Hi everybody, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk about petitions today. So today we're going to talk about two petitions, a past petition and a present petition. This petition right here is Petition E-5024. This petition is open for 120 days. It's very similar to E-Petition 4701. 4701 garnered almost 400,000 signatures in 30 days. 4701 was read on the floor of the House of Commons by MP Michelle Ferrari. Now we're getting a lot of comments and questions regarding the new petition E-5024. Why are we doing it again? The first one wasn't successful. Well, define success, because 4701 in its own right was extremely successful. Success doesn't necessarily mean that you get everything you want. So let's weigh the pros and the cons. So 4701 brought awareness across our country from every corner. It had over 400,000 people talking about it, even the naysayers. It had parliamentarians talking about it. It made it into the House of Commons where your voices were heard. Your voices were spoke on the floor of the House of Commons. It had MPs talking about it for weeks following it, even before it was read. To this day, they're still using those numbers in debate and argument. To this day, people are still talking about E-Petition 4701. To this day, 4701 still unites a lot of people. 4701 united our nation on one common ground, and that was that we wanted an election. We wanted to have our voices heard, and they were. Did we win? No. But I believe that we won in so many other ways. It brought us back some confidence. It brought us back some hope. It started conversations, and it united us all. We did get a response. The Liberal Party sent a response to Jennifer O'Connell, and her response pretty much said that Canadians exercised a democratic right in their 44th general election when over 17 million Canadians went to the polls. Now, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe Justin won on 32% of those said 17 and change million voters. That's under 6 million people. So under 6 million people voted him in. And the polls tell us that we have roughly 40 million Canadians in this country. It's not a very high number. So we got an overwhelming amount of messages and phone calls and emails saying, we didn't get to sign it. Can we still sign it? Where is it? How do we do it? Can you do another one? Where do we go from here? And we didn't respond to the Liberal Party. We didn't send out a mass response. So after great conversation and debate, really, we decided we would put out another petition. So here's your petition. Petition E-5024. This petition is a direct response to the Liberal Party and Jennifer O'Connell. You don't get to tell us no. We don't accept that answer. By us not responding to the Liberal Party and their response pretty much means that we concede. Pretty much meant that we accepted their answer. We don't accept that answer. Especially now, when it's all come to light that the 44th general election may have been interfered with. So was it a fair election? Were those numbers true? We don't know. Will we ever know? I don't know. But what I do know is that right now Canadians are fighting for their lives. What I do know is that we're fighting for our country. And what I also know is that if we gave up every time we lost and walked away, where would we be? So don't give up. This time, we've opened the petition for 120 days in the hopes that we can get this petition to every nook and cranny of our country, and as many Canadians have an opportunity to sign this petition as humanly possible. So please share this petition out as far and wide as you can. For every person that signs it, please share it to 10 other people. It's incredibly important that your voices are heard, and it's incredibly important that we Canadians collectively stand and raise our voices together. We'll never ever get change if we don't rise together and demand the change that we want. This is it. This is our last shot. By the time this petition closes and it goes through its process and it gets read and we get a response, we don't get a redo. They'll be gearing up for the 2025 election. We don't get a redo. We don't get to do this again. So this is it, Canada. And it's going to take all of us, every single one of us, to make that difference, to make that change. You know, I looked at these numbers this morning, and it's only been out for a few days, and we've just reached 1,800. But this morning I woke up to see every province and territory on the board, and it warmed my heart to see none of it again on the board. I watched their numbers climb with the last petition, and it made me so excited. So this morning I woke up very excited again. And I look forward to watching these numbers grow. I look forward to seeing all of you raise your voice. I'm excited to see Canadians unite one more time to take that stand and say no. No. Enough is enough. We're done. Sign and share petition E-5024. Much love, everybody.